Hey guys, welcome back. This is part one of part two. We're getting ready for winter. The temperatures now are getting down into the low 30s at night and the low to mid 40s during the day. So one thing for the boat is we put this little, I started calling it our whoopee blanket. We put a little whoopee blanket on, and it's basically just a cardboard cover on top of our canopy. That way when we get the first snow and any snow after that, it doesn't collapse the canopy down. And then we also start using like heat or stabilizer in the fuel a lot more during the winter, just to keep the water out and just to you know, keep the fuel injectors in the motor going. So that's what we're going to be doing today in the boat. And then next week we're going to go through and start winterizing some of the stuff at the cabin, or prepping it for winter. How do you know that it's winter here? Well, on the way in, the winds just pick up crazy. So this is probably like 20 to 24 knot winds, and maybe like 3 foot seas coming in. And yeah, it's so nice during the summer, and then it's like a switch turns, and then all of a sudden you get crappy water weather. But yeah, I mean, you get nice days during the winter every once in a while, but typically it's always windier in the winter, and this is just kind of what you have to deal with it here in the southeast. So with all that being said, let's get this. We'll show you what we did here, and then next week we're gonna go to the cabin and do part two there. All right, thanks for watching.
That shit ain't straight, dude.
Pretty straight. So then let's go. Bless you, Gunner. Is it lined up pretty good? That's pretty good. Line that one up.
Okay.
Look, it ain't rocket science. It's just keeping the snow off the boat.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Switch.
Switch.
And the small one for you?
Yeah, the small little ladder.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Worked out pretty good. That works. We're gonna get rid of some of this tree while we're here, and then we'll screw a couple in on this bigger sheet, and then we got to put our U-bolts on it to secure it to the boat, and then this sucker will be G to G. Out in the little bird pile. Whew. There we go. Now we can work a little. All I had was screws like Phillips screws, and dude, once I started using Torx, I cannot say how much I hate Phillips screws anymore. But I needed it in this length. I had it, and I didn't want to go to the store and buy any, so bummer. I hate using these things. All right, like I said, we'll finish screwing this in, and then we'll drill holes to put the U-bolts in. All right, let's get this sucker in there. Now I know some people think that this should go on the inside, and it should, but guess what? It works better this way. So put the U-bolt in, and got a washer here, 2 nuts. I tried it the other way and it just didn't work. It started eating into the aluminum because this is steel, that's aluminum, so that's why I'm doing it the other way, if there's anybody out there who's wondering why. And we did it with this against the aluminum for 1 year, and it started eating through it. And then the last year and the year before last, we did it this way, and we didn't have any issues. So there's a method to the madness. If I can get this nut threaded on there, right? All right, so we got that one on. We got one more left to do, and that's it. But we don't need to see it 3 other times. So we'll get the rest of this dialed up, and then we'll see you tomorrow at the cabin. We'll finish getting our place winterized and get all the prep work that we need to do done.